Hi everyone! Welcome to the channel Learn English. Today we are talking about different styles of music. Styles of music. The blues. The blues is traditional African American music. Blue means sad, and many blues songs are about how hard life is. The earliest blues was, of course, a cappella. As time went on and the blues traveled north, instrumentation became more complex. Single vocalists were accompanying themselves on the guitar. By the time the blues had reached Chicago, the genre had gone bigger and gone electric, replacing the acoustic guitar with an electric one and adding bass, drums, piano and harmonica. Gospel. Gospel originally sung by African slaves. The happy, emotional songs are still heard in churches in the southern USA. Rhythm and blues. African American workers in the USA moved from farms to cities. They mixed the blues with gospel and played it with electric guitars. These became rhythm and blues. Country and Western. Country music was one of the first genres of modern American popular music, and old-time music was in its earliest style. It was developed in the southeastern states of the USA as a mix of folk music from the British Isles, church music, and African American blues. Western music became popular in the 1930s and 40s, when singing cowboys began appearing in Hollywood cowboy movies called westerns. Rock and roll, British beat. Rock is a kind of music many young people listen to. In rock songs, you can notice many important problems that thrill youth. Rock music, sometimes also known as rock and roll, is a style of music that became popular in the 1950s in America and Europe. It is primarily based on older musical styles, such as the rhythm and blues. Music originated by African American performers such as Chuck Berry and Little Richard, with a heavy focus on guitar, drums and powerful vocals. One of the earliest and most famous performers in the early days of rock was Elvis Presley, who shocked the world with his dancing and powerful music. He became an instant phenomenon and led the way to many other performers over the decades to come. British beat. The Beatles in the 1960s mixed rhythm and blues, rock and roll and soul music. The new style was beat music. Groups used drums, bass and two guitars with vocal lead and harmony. Heavy metal. Heavy metal appeared in the lyrics of Steppenwolf's Born to be Wild, 1968. And by the early 1970s, rock critics were using it to refer to a specific style of music. Heavy metal is a loud, aggressive style of music. The bands who play heavy metal music usually have one or two guitars, a bass guitar, and drums. Reggae. Reggae started in Jamaica and is a mixture of music from African roots and rhythm and blues. Bob Marley made it popular. Rap. In the 1980s, DJs in American clubs began half singing and half talking over instrumental records. This is called rap. West African speech rhythms survive in rap. Rap songs are often known for their focus on controversial themes, such as gang violence. However, musicians sing about a wide range of events and themes. They often express their political and social views, and they may discuss their own lives or even write love songs. Jazz. Jazz music started in the black ghettos of New Orleans at the end of the 19th century. In the 1920s, jazz moved upriver to Chicago and New York. In the 1960s, musicians began incorporating R&B, rock, and new electric instruments into their jazz. As jazz spread around the world, it drew national, regional, and local musical cultures, which gave rise to different styles. Classical music. Classical music means music produced in the Western world between 1750 and 1820. This music included opera, chamber music, choral pieces, and music a full orchestra. Classical music may also refer to the native and folk music of any country. The styles vary greatly depending upon available instruments. Pop music. Pop music is a genre of popular music. First time the term pop music in English has sounded in 1926. The roots of pop music go deep into the history. The basic unit in pop music is a different song or single. The average song length is from 2 to 4 minutes. The popular group was ABBA in the 20th century. It was formed in 1973 in Sweden. Texts of pop songs are devoted to personal experiences, emotions, love, sadness, joy. You just listened to some styles of music. Bye, see you later.